If you want to make a success, the concentration is key. Hello guys and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tanker series. As you can see, today we'll be playing on Redshire and we are going to drive a tier 6 German tank destroyer, the Jagdpanzer here. And driving the Jagdpanzer is killer. So I'm going to explain to you why I didn't have the video put up yesterday. I'm having trouble with the Windows 10 update, so I upgraded from the Windows 7 to Windows 8, and after that I upgraded to Windows 10, and now I'm getting some strange blue screens of death, which is very unfortunate and it can lead to a lot of trouble. So when I was making this video I had one of those blue screens and I wasn't able to put the video into production and finish it in time to put it yesterday on YouTube. So I'm sorry about that. And now I will say a couple of words about the tank. It's a, as I said, tier 6 tank destroyer. The matchup that he got into is very nice here. The half of the enemy team is tier 6 and half of the other half is tier 5 and 4. So really nice setup here for him. And he can use the excellent gun that is on this tank against these kind of opponents. Now the gun is 8.8 centimeter pack L56. It's a 132 millimeters of penetration, 220 damage, which is one of my favorite guns, I have to say, and I used it a lot on the VK3601H. And of course on this tank destroyer, when I was playing it, it was a long time ago. It was somewhere in the patch, probably before 8.0. So this gun, excellent rate of fire, excellent aim time, less than 2 seconds. The penetration in tier 6 is more than enough to go through any tanks that you are going to encounter, but if you have any troubles penetrating, you can always load gold shells, which is APCR on this tank, and has around 170 millimeters of penetration. Now on this map you can see that he took a sniping position, as any good tank destroyer should do. The sniping position is on C4, but you have to be really careful here because this positioning that he is in is fairly good when you're fighting at long range, but as soon as you get spotted, like he is getting spotted here, you have to pull back because you can get shot from the hills on the G5. Now you see the excellent aim time here and excellent reload time. The DPM of the gun is around 3000 damage per minute when you have the best crew and everything with gun rammer and ventilation and so on. Now I want to talk to you about one of the things that you are probably had in your games, and that is losing concentration at the end of the game and allowing your enemies to come back to the victory. But that's not the case in this gameplay. He is going to win this game, but I will leave it for the last to show you how he wins it. Now he is playing very nicely here. He was sniping as long as he could, and now when the enemy tanks are trying to push the hill and provide spots, there is no longer need for him to stay at the position where he was. Now he relocated and has the flanking shots on the side of the enemies, which is really good. Now the mobility of the tank is not that great, but it was enough for him to relocate and get into this really nice position to shoot at his counterpart in the enemy team and finish him. He tried a blind shot there, he didn't penetrate or didn't find the shot, but he will find that tank sooner or later. So the game is going pretty nice for them. It's not that bad considering that the enemy tanks are in the middle and the friendly tanks are pushing on the one line. So on his side he has only to worry about the Churchill 3 and the Jagdpanzer 4. The Hetzer is somewhere behind sniping, but he cannot hit him in this position because he is over the ridgeline. And this is what I was talking about, those excellent rate of fire and aim time. He is able to move forward, stop and shoot in less than 2 seconds, which is really nice. Now he loads APCR here. In my opinion, he shouldn't done it up until now when the Churchill 3 turns his tank towards him. Really nice blind shot there, he kills the Churchill 3. He is now on 4 kills and a lot of damage, and he is going for more. So he turns the tide here. From this flanking position that he is in, he had shots on the enemy tanks that were closing in and had the ability to kill them. Now he finds the ARL here and shoots him once. The second shot misses, he turns his attention to Hetzer and unfortunately he dies. Now this is what I was going to talk to you when you are driving your tier 6 and you're a top tier. The concentration, he lost the concentration here in this position. He should have known that the ARL has the gun to penetrate him, and as you saw there, he did almost 300 damage with first shots. So if you do not have the DPM to kill that ARL, you do not go forward at any means and you will die as he did here. So he should have thought about the enemy's positioning and enemy DPM. He should have known that the Hetzer is behind the ARL. The Hetzer put one shot in him and that was enough for the ARL to two-shot him. Now fortunately the enemy tanks are, the friendly tanks are in the cap. The 3 of them are capping. The Hetzer and the ARL trying to come back and defend, but the Hetzer gets shot down and the ARL burns to death. So they are winning by capping and they're winning by killing enemy tanks, so this is really great. Now let's take a look at the post-game stats. At the end, even though he lost his concentration, he was able to get a couple of medals like Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and of course the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. On the team score sheet, we can see that he finished first with 1159 experience, 4 kills and over 2900 damage in a tier 6 game. On the detailed report, we can see that he fired 25 shots, of which 17 hit the target and 16 penetrated. A lot of those shots were blind shots, but as you can see, the excellent rate of fire allowed him to do almost 3000 damage, which is very impressive in this game, which lasted only 6 minutes for him. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't like the video, drop a dislike or leave a comment how I can improve the channel. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, share and subscribe for more content, as it really helps me out a lot. And then also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus to get the new content first, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if you're wondering what to watch next, hit the little I button in the top right corner and it will lead you to another video. See you guys next time.